This is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what?
For the first time, we'll make local housing targets mandatory.
Ricky Gervais shocks viewers after David Lammy's comments on Angela Rayner. Okay, you're not going to believe this. Ricky Gervais, yes, the comedian who never holds back, has just stunned audiences with a live reaction to David Lammy's defense of Angela Rayner. And let me tell you, this wasn't some quiet aside or a passing joke. This was Gervais doing what he does best, cutting through the political spin with blunt, biting humor, and leaving people speechless. The timing? Unbelievable. While Labour was hoping to put controversies behind them, Gervais's words have now made Angela Rayner's name trend all over again. So, what exactly happened? It all started with David Lammy. As Labour's shadow Foreign Secretary, Lammy has been one of Rayner's fiercest defenders. This week, after fresh criticism swirled around her, he doubled down. He called Angela Rayner a fighter, a true voice for working-class Britain, and someone unfairly targeted because of her background. To Lammy, it was loyalty. To Labour supporters, it was solidarity. But then, Ricky Gervais got involved. During a live broadcast, Gervais stopped mid-discussion, looked straight at the camera, and let rip. He joked, he mocked, but underneath the humor was sharp criticism. He asked why politicians always jump to defense instead of giving straight answers. He questioned whether calling every attack unfair was just another way of dodging real scrutiny. And the audience, both in the studio and online, couldn't believe it. One viewer typed instantly, "This is why we love Ricky, no fear, no filter." Another pushed back, "Comedians should stay out of politics. This is serious, not stand-up material." Here's the bigger picture though. Ricky Gervais isn't a politician. He doesn't play by party lines. He's not trying to get votes. That's exactly why his commentary hits so hard. When a politician defends another politician, the public shrugs, of course they would. But when a comedian, someone known for tearing down hypocrisy, takes aim, people listen differently. And this time, it cut right at the heart of Labour's problem: trust. Angela Rayner is one of Labour's most recognizable faces. She's built her brand on authenticity, the plain-speaking deputy who rose from tough beginnings to Westminster's front bench. For her fans, she's proof that politics doesn't have to be polished. For her critics, she's too controversial, too often in the headlines for the wrong reasons. So when Lammy defends her, it fuels that divide. And when Gervais ridicules that defense, it only deepens the cracks. Reactions poured in fast. A political analyst told ITV News, "Gervais taps into the mood of the public. People are tired of defenses, tired of spin. They just want clarity." Meanwhile, one Labour councillor privately admitted, "Every time someone outside politics jumps in, it's a reminder that our internal messaging isn't landing." And on Twitter, it was chaos. Hashtags linking Gervais, Rayner, and Lammy shot up within hours. Clips of the comedian's remarks went viral, shared by supporters and critics alike. But here's the thing. This isn't really about Gervais, Lammy, or even Rayner. It's about the space comedians hold in politics today. From South Africa to the UK, comedians have become unlikely truth-tellers. They can say what others won't. They can push boundaries. And because it's wrapped in humor, people accept it in a way they wouldn't from a politician. Think of Trevor Noah calling out corruption in South Africa. Think of John Oliver breaking down US politics. And now, Gervais lampooning Labour's defense of Angela Rayner. It shows you something deeper. The public trusts laughter more than they trust lectures. But let's be clear. Gervais didn't say Angela Rayner was guilty of anything. He didn't make personal attacks. What he did was expose the pattern, the way politicians rally around their own, without ever addressing the heart of the controversy. And that hit a nerve. Because whether you're in London, Johannesburg, or New York, people are tired of hearing the same rehearsed lines. They want honesty. They want transparency. And in that moment, Gervais became the unlikely megaphone for that frustration. So where does this leave Labour? On one hand, Lammy's loyalty to Rayner shows unity, something Starmer desperately needs to project ahead of an election. On the other hand, when that loyalty is ridiculed on live television, it risks making the whole party look defensive, thin-skinned, even out of touch. One Conservative MP wasted no time, tweeting, "When comedians are laughing at Labour, you know they've lost the room. But Labour insiders insist it's a storm in a teacup. They say Gervais thrives on controversy and that his words won't change real votes. The truth. Both could be right. So, let's ask the real question. Is this just another viral moment that will fade in a few days? Or is it a sign that Labour's message is slipping out of their control? Because here's the risk. If comedians keep driving the conversation, then Labour and even politics itself could become the punchline. And that's something no party can afford. I'll leave you with this. Ricky Gervais didn't just make people laugh this time. He made them think. And the question now is simple: if a comedian can shake public trust with a single live reaction, what does that say about the strength of the political defense in the first place? Because if this is only the beginning, how much deeper does it go?